Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Ready. Pause red.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Flowers going to go in motion right.
Play action. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. You look at this Carolina defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there.
McKenzie now to return it. And he'll be out right at the 35.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. D.J. Chark with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
Duvernay on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Dances by him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brings up second and 18.
They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Here is 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5.
Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, report.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistent.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Ravens 0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Devin Duvernay, one man to beat, and he will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. You're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Beckham goes in motion left. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Caught left side, it's Beckham. Touchdown! Odell Beckham taking it in. And the Ravens have cut it back within a score. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw, Young. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty ripped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The Ravens at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
Jackson on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Ready?
line.
Following the interception, Young. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing, Young. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Young. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. 4th down, Young. And that is incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To return is McKenzie. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side, their defense. Oh, the turnover fest. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start on the ground here on first. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Lost it there, big fumble. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now Young. And this one nearly picked off.
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
To throw, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Amari Barno. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Young. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Jackson.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. He's to the 15.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Next to score, Panthers 42, Ravens 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
And now here is another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Ravens 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible.
And my goodness, another interception. Yeah, they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Young on first down. This is caught. Touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Ravens 14.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. Now it's Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 25.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down and goal to go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to at least get one score back. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains.
To throw again is Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Report.
Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Jackson
going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And Jackson throwing once more. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Jackson on first down. And now here's another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. That throw by Young incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Young. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Quick.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
That's the score.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 90.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And a quick throw here, that's complete. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Young looks to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Young here to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They'll throw again. Young toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got him. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
2nd and 5.
Hey, middle.
Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go ahead. You are X.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Touchdown! Mark Andrews with now 2 4th-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And Young's going to throw it here. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.